Welcome to Average Dude's Slow Pitch.
Yo, Hendo here, the Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Today we're getting a chance to bring out two of the newer USA ASA models from Anarchy. First, we've got Christina Pazinski. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Her Rosa Reaper. This is a 13-inch barrel, half-ounce end load. She also has a USSA version. You'll see that video dropping here soon as well. But one, love the design. Two, talked to Chef. I think he swung the USSA version, if I'm not mistaken. So excited to try out this X-Core 2. Anarchy's ASAs have been really good lately, so we're looking forward to this one. And then we've got the Down Syndrome Awareness Anarchy The Chomper. So we're going to throw this one on there as well. This is a 12-inch 3/4. We figure, hey, since we had a 12 and a 13, why not put both in the same video? Let people who are looking for the short barrels have something to watch, people looking for long barrels, or somebody trying to decide between the two. So either way, you'll see three of us come out here, take some swings, 52 300s, get as close to about 100 swings on both these as possible. I'll let you know how many at the end, then we'll get that final compression for you and wrap it up.
All right, first up, we got the Rosa Reaper. Dial that up to 0. And this one's sitting just a hair under 200, which puts us at 1350. So you can see with the compression thresholds there on the screen, plenty of wiggle room there. And then we've got the Chomper. Again, this is our 12-inch barrel. The Rosa Reaper's our 13-inch barrel. As mentioned in the intro, figure throw the 13 and the 12 on the same video, and it caters to pretty much everybody, whether you want short barrel or long barrel. And this one's pretty much the same, just a hair lower, closer to kind of that 190 mark, but either way, that's between 1325, 1350. So both of them have good wiggle room. We'll get out there, get swings on both, let you know how many, shooting for nearly 100 swings on both, and then wrap it up and come back with final compression.
84 miles per hour. 82 miles per hour. 80 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour. 85 miles per hour. 84 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour. 89 miles per hour.
All right, we got Adam and Mike swings here on the Rosa Reaper. We're sitting right at about 40, maybe 50 swings. I'm going to go ahead and put about 20 to 30. Got the brace back on the elbow, so hopefully it'll be all right. But if it's not feeling great, I'll still at least throw, I don't know, a handful of swings, that 20-ish range on here, and if need be, get one of these guys back in there. But so far, it seems to perform really well. Like I said, this X-Core 2 has been performing great. Our guys have loved him. I've loved him. So we'll see what this one does for us. But the old CP6 for Christina, let's see what it can do.
93 miles per hour.
Oh, there's that sweet spot. It feels nice.
95 miles per hour. 86 miles per hour.
Yeah, we'll up the barrel as well. On the outside pitches, there's not a lot of extension trying to get the right arm out there, but that's a lot of forgiveness there. I mean, I carried out to center field easy. So again, this field's right at 310, 315 all the way around.
99 miles per hour.
Well, there's about the max swing speed we're going to get at today, but again, even with having to dial the swing back for the elbow, this thing's so forgiving. Good sweet spot, good feedback. We obviously saw the swings from Adam and Mike, so again, these Anarchies start out pretty much game ready, and you can put a ton of swings on them before worrying about them breaking in, failing, anything like that.
95 miles per hour.
Okay.
93 miles per hour.
And that was a little bit up the barrel too. You get a definite feel, or feedback I should say, and sound difference. You don't quite catch the sweet spot. That was one ball moving a little bit, and again, there's not a lot of adjustment to the swing right now with the elbow, but came off great. Again, tons of carry, and this is one that I will hold on to for a little while as well, that I ideally want to get some more swings on once this heals up, so we'll see about it later on.
99 miles per hour.
All right, well, that's a good stopping point there. That puts us right at about 80 swings, plus that's about all the elbow is going to take right now. So with that being said, though, I mean, same story kind of here with the Anarchies. Again, the X-Core 2 Tech ASAs they've got, we've loved pretty much all of them. I can't think of one we really didn't like, but they've got a lot of forgiveness on them, even early on with all that wiggle room for the compression. This one has a really good and honestly really large sweet spot while still giving you good feedback, good forgiveness when you catch a high or low. And we've got ball marks all the way up to the face on the Reaper, down to pretty much the Anarchy symbol. So hit all up and down this barrel. Again, with the way my elbows are now too, certain pitches, not getting out too on the reach, not rotating on the right. So get to really test some of that forgiveness, but a nice kind of semi-flex to semi-stiff type handle, which I think will suit pretty much everybody, whether you like flex or stiff. The model we're swinging today is a 26. I think it feels pretty darn true to a 26 at half ounce, but again, awesome job here from them. Congrats to Christina. Awesome paint job as well. I gotta imagine she chose the paint job herself, but again, this is one we'll hold on to. We'll bring it back out later on, especially once I get this elbow kind of healed up, hopefully here in the next month or so. But regardless, let's get it back to the house now, see where it's testing at, and we'll hop over now to the Chomper.
85 miles per hour. 78 miles per hour. 89 miles per hour. 84 miles per hour. 87 miles per hour.
Dude, this thing's nasty, Doug.
84 miles per hour. 88 miles per hour. 85 miles per hour. 87 miles per hour. 85 miles per hour.
All right, finishing up the Chomper. Again, this is that Down syndrome awareness. Again, 12-inch barrel, 3/4 ounce end load. We saw Adam take his swings. Mike took his swings. Again, I'm going to take probably honestly only 15, 20 swings here. The elbow's not feeling outstanding today, so it'll be about getting that 80%, but just to get a feel for it, and then we'll wrap this thing up and get back and test these bats.
87 miles per hour.
Well, there's a lot of forgiveness from a 12-inch. I caught that way up the barrel.
93 miles per hour.
And that was just low of sweet spot, I think. Based on the feel, it felt like I caught it a little bit lower, almost towards the A and on Anarchy here. We'll see, obviously, with a few more swings, but I will tell you with this 12-inch, this is only a 3/4. Obviously, Christina's, the Rosa Reaper's a half ounce. You can definitely feel that 3/4 on this one's a little more pronounced. So if you want, well, one, if you're a 12-inch barrel fan, this is the option, but if you want a little bit more end load, you can definitely feel the end load more here on the Chomper.
100 miles per hour.
Yep, there's the sweet spot. You get a great sound and you get a nice trampoline feel. You know exactly that you caught in the right spot.
98 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour.
Yep, a little low, sweet spot. You don't get sting, but you get a little bit of a stiffer feel, let you know exactly where you caught it. And then obviously a slight sound change. So definitely lets you know where you hit it on this barrel. So obviously when you see the performance, it kind of makes sense as to why the ball's doing what it's doing.
96 miles per hour.
That sounded great, and that's a good spot to stop. Plus, my elbow hurts. So there's the Chomper for you. This one, we didn't quite get to 80 swings. We're probably sitting closer to 65, 70, but either way, we saw the performance on both of them. Another really good option here. Here on the 12-inch, and it's been kind of the story with Anarchy for us this year. The 12 inches do seem to have a little bit more, which makes sense with the way the sweet spots work on these shorter barrels, but definitely jumps off these a little bit better early on from our experience. However, when you open them up with both of them, they get between the 13s, 12s, they both become gas, tons of forgiveness. Even these 12s have a lot of forgiveness. Obviously, the Rosa Reaper did as well. You can't go wrong with either option. If you want a longer barrel, the Rosa Reaper's perfect. End load feels nice. Obviously, if you want a little bit more end load, there's other options out there that are 3/4, 1 ounce. Anarchy does give out a lot of different options. Then, obviously, here on the Chomper for the 12-inch, if you want to feel that little bit extra end load without a full ounce, here's obviously a really good choice. Tons of forgiveness, and I would stick with your normal weight still, because even though this is a 26 at 3/4, now you can feel the end load, it still feels like a true 26 ounce, just with that little bit extra end load. So both really good options. Let's get them back to the house and see where they finish at compression wise.
All right, first up, our Rosa Reaper. Center that up, dial it up at 0. We're sitting dead on 175, which puts us right at about 1275, 1250. So either way, as you can see there, based on the compression threshold, no issues there. Again, this one, tons of forgiveness, really good sweet spot. Took nearly no swings to be what in my mind would be game ready. So really good option there. And then again, the Down syndrome awareness, the Chomper. There we go. Pretty much the same exact thing. So 1250 to 1275. So both these still have plenty of wiggle room. Both of them, I mean, really good sweet spots, really good forgiveness, good feedback, everything that you could want out of an ASA, USA bat. These could definitely be a good option for you here in the colder months as well. We've seen a lot of durability here from the X-Core 2 Anarchies, especially obviously if you're swinging the 52-300s. If you are swinging 44s in the winter, I'd be careful with any ASA bat at that point. But that being said, I do believe both these are still available on Anarchy and Smash It. So if you decide you want to grab one, you can use discount code ADS to save. But definitely really good options for both these, whether you want the 12-inch barrel, 13-inch barrel. I do think the 12-inch barrel felt just a little bit crisper, which makes sense. Obviously, not quite as much flex, but honestly, they were so close to performance. Pick which one meets the specs that you want and go from there. But either way, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.
Thank you for watching Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Remember to like, share, subscribe for more content.